Rhode Island Emergency Management Agency is urging everyone to not only stay out of the water, but also not get too close. As we first reported yesterday, 5 people had to be rescued after being swept off a jetty in Narragansett this weekend, and things are only going to get even more dangerous as Jose gets closer. Our Pinpoint Weather Team coverage continues now live from Narragansett with Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado. Steph.
Well, the waves here in Narragansett have gotten bigger even just since our last broadcast at noon. You can see they're crashing into and over the jetties here. Very fun to watch, but not safe to get too close. And the waves are only expected to get bigger as Jose gets closer. Waves crashing over the jetty in Narragansett. The swells bringing surfers and lots of ocean watchers.
A great pre-hurricane day.
This is fabulous.
Butch Amaral from Taunton watching the waves from the Point Judith Lighthouse after he says his scuba plans got scrubbed.
Got kind of canceled out because of the heavy surf and everything.
It's the power of nature.
Steve Del Pozo brought his binoculars to watch the sea churning.
Came down and watched the waves and watched the surfers, had some clam cakes and chowder.
What we're really concerned about are the bystanders, the onlookers who come down to the shoreline and navigate across the rocks.
Narragansett Fire Chief and EMA Director Scott Partington is warning people who like to watch the waves to stay away from the shoreline Tuesday.
There won't be much of a beach left. A lot of it will be underwater.
5 people were swept into the water while standing on the jetty at Camp Cronin on Sunday. Partington says they had to be rescued, putting first responders in danger.
We had to assist them to the rocks and then try and tend to their injuries while on the rocks, and waves crashing upon the first responders who were there.
It's a situation he hopes is not repeated as Jose comes closer.
Please stay off the rocks.
And the waves are certainly a surfer's paradise out here today. Coming up new at 6, we'll talk to some surfers about what the conditions are like out there and also what the fire chief says about surfing safety. Live in Narragansett, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
Jose has already prompted several cancellations across the area, including the Providence to Newport ferry.
But the big waves right here are attracting plenty of attention from sightseers and surfers, even as officials warn people not to get too close. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado continues our Pinpoint Weather Team coverage now live from Narragansett. Steph?
That's right. Those waves have been getting a lot bigger. In fact, just after our 5 o'clock live shot, a big wave came right towards us and flung a bunch of these little rocks right at a group of bystanders. Luckily, no one got hit, but that's why officials have been telling people to stay far back from the shoreline. As the waves get bigger, it can be dangerous for those sightseers. But we've also been seeing plenty of surfers choosing to go in the water. Hurricane season in Rhode Island brings big waves ripe for surfing.
It's getting a little bumpier out here, but it's still it's pretty fun waves, you know.
Alex Baldwin and Mike Gordon were taking a break from the swells near the Point Judith Lighthouse.
The wind's picked up since we came out, that's why we're out of the water.
The wind builds waves.
Roger Crossland came from Connecticut to surf at Narragansett Town Beach, but watching the forecast closely in case the surf gets too rough.
The sea will humble you. You can be the best of anything. And when the sea is up to its full strength, you haven't got a chance if you're doing the wrong thing.
More advanced surfers tend to come out in these waves, and we're not so much worried about them. They generally can take care of themselves.
Narragansett Fire Chief and EMA Director Scott Partington says he's more worried about bystanders getting hit by storm surge or being swept into the water. And of course, if you're not an experienced surfer, this isn't the time to give it a go.
If you can shred it, definitely shred that.
And so those more advanced surfers tell us they will be closely monitoring if it's safe for them to go back in the water tomorrow. But as for any more amateur surfers, swimmers, boaters, sightseers, the fire chief says you should be staying far away from the shoreline. In fact, there was a rescue right here in Narragansett on the jetty on Sunday. People needed to be rescued when they fell in the water, and the chief says that puts the first responders in danger. Live in Narragansett, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.